Sammons takes him to the bucket.
Three. Good.
And Mike Belfry takes the lead.
Don't stop. Check it out, y'all.
Trinity Rose, he takes Razor, another drive and another dunk. Boy, I tell you.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Check it out, y'all. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop the
Rebound
game.
off and a dunk. They made that look too easy, didn't he?
Yeah. We on the road.
Hammer up there. Head shot up. Good by Kevin Robinson. Right at the big man.
Over the big man. I think he even got a piece of that one.
Don't stop. Water in my veins. Don't stop. Check it out, y'all.
And we'll take this one to the rack. Close it down.
Yeah, that knee looks all
Don't
right.
stop.
Yep.
Charlie Pinch along with Gary Justice bringing you all the action here. Gary, this should be a good matchup.
I tell you, you talked about two of the top 5 teams in the 15th region, and the RPI, the ratings percentage index, states very similar to that. Johnson Central's coming in tonight. The RPI number 2 in the 15th region, and Belfry just outside that top 5 at number 7. So you went to the top 57th district team, the top 60th district team battling here tonight at Belfry.
Well, I think it's going to be exactly what you're going to see, and might be the difference is you got a little bit more experience on the Johnson Central team. They got a couple seniors out there. Belfry lost to a couple of seniors last year, so it may make a difference. Of course, then you got Johnson Central coming in too off of a quarantine.
Yeah, so this is their first game since January 22nd.
Yes, so they've only had 1 or 2 practices. I was talking to Coach Darren Rice before the game. They've only had a couple of practices before tonight's game as well. So, like he said, so sometimes they come out on fire, ready to play, and sometimes they come out sluggish, so you never know.
And, it's high school athletes. You really don't know what you're going to expect because a lot of these athletes have, other extracurricular interest, but also just in the COVID year where inconsistency of play and inconsistency of practicing. And like Coach Rice was telling you, Charlie, during his off air, don't know what you're going to get from night to night.
Well, you don't. I mean, that's kind of the thing. We've seen that so far this young season. Well, I guess we're halfway through the season, just about almost. It's kind of really strange because we don't know how it's going, what's going on because it's just so different.
And it's a lot of games really quick as well too. And so when you're coming off a quarantine, it's huge because you miss a lot of opportunities to be on the court together. A lot of camaraderie, just trying to get timing down, that type of thing. It can be detrimental to the team during the COVID year.
Of course, Coach Kevin Deskin's got a good team coming in here too. Give us some of their numbers for us.
Yeah, so Belfry comes in tonight. We talked about number 7 in the RPI in the 15th region. They've won 2 of 3. They lost their last game on January the 30th, 68-57 to a very good Rockcastle County team. It was a part of the Tim Short Showcase down in London. Belfry as a team is averaging 60 points per ball game. On the defensive end, they give it 44, 25 rebounds per ball game. 40% on the field goals, 27% from threes, 61% from the free throw line, They have 2 players averaging double figures. Kyra Thornsberry averaging 19.5 points per ball game, also grabs 6 rebounds per ball game. Shoots the basketball extremely well, 50% from the field, 75% from the free throw line. Also, number 5, Cushy Fletcher, averaging 16 points per ball game, 4.5 rebounds per game, 47% from the field. And Charlie, Belfry, they're 60 points per ball game, and you're thinking it's almost 36 between those 2 players. So Thornsberry and Fletcher has to play well for the Pirates to be able to compete.
Well, I think so. I think that's you got to have your top players show up and play, especially in these big-time games like this.
And so you got Johnson Central, going back to them real quick. They've won 7 straight. Their first game of the season was January the 4th, and that was a loss to Floyd Central, who's the number 1 rated team in the 15th region, according to the RPI. Like we talked about, this is the first game since January 22nd due to a quarantine, and that was a win over Eastridge, 59-31. As a team, they average 61.25 points per ball game. They give it 43 points per game on the defensive end. They shoot 40% from the field, 30% from 3, 54.5% from the free throw line. I'm sure Coach Rice wants to improve that number, Charlie. They grab 21 rebounds per ball game. They have 3 players who average double figures. Number 3, Kelsey Blair, averages 17.5 points per ball game. She gets to the free throw line 5 times. Sammy Seitz averages 13.5, and Clara Blair averages 11. Seitz and Blair, they average 2 3-point makes per ball game. The difference between these two teams, statistically, both of these two teams are very similar. Belfry's going to attack the basket, Charlie. Johnson Central is going to shoot from the perimeter a little bit. So it's similar results, just two different ways of getting there.
Well, that's true. And, Johnson Central really talking to Darren before the ball game. He says we're a pretty good defensive team, so they're going to put a lot of defense on. You may see a little bit of full court pressure on here to see how that affects Belfry. Of course, like I say, Belfry's got some size. They do want to go down inside as much as they can and try to get those point-blank looks.
Charlie, before the ball game here, we were talking about the history of the Belfry Lady Pirates program. Very successful program in the last 40 years. They've been in the regional final. Either they won it or finished runners-up 13 times the last 40 years. And in 1984, they was the state runners-up in the Kentucky High School Athletic Association's Sweet 16.
Johnson Central is another one of those teams with a lot of history out there. They've been really good for a lot of years. And, these two storied programs, if you wish, will be duking it out here tonight. Should be a really good matchup.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I don't know if we went over the record, so we've got Johnson Central 7-1, and then Belfry comes in the game, Charlie, at 7-4. So both teams have won a lot of ball games. They've got some stars on both teams as well. Two good coaches going at it tonight, too. Two really good teams. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight at Belfry High School.
I think so. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the tip on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at Mineshaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. We're getting ready for the starting lineups here for this one. Gary, again, should be a really good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited about the ball game, of course, with Coach Kevin Deskins of Belfry and Darren Rice of Johnson Central. These two programs off to hot starts this year, both clubs in 2020-2021 high school season.
And we may be getting the national anthem here before we start. Usually they play those in the first game. I didn't realize. So we'll catch this. We'll stay right here with you for this.
Lord, I thank you for this day. Thank you for your awesome blessings of mercy and grace. Watch over everyone that plays. Bless the coaches and the fans. I pray good sportsmanship will prevail. Bless all those that travel. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, now we're ready for the starting lineups here. Gary will bring those to you as the PA announcer brings them to us here, maybe. We'll see how that goes. As
We'll definitely meet the Golden Eagles first.
This time we'll be introducing the starting lineups. At first, representing the 57th district and the away team on the scoreboard.
and here come the Golden Eagles from Johnson Central.
And number 10, Sammy Seitz. Number 3, Kelsey Blair. Number 22, Kaylin Vanoy. And number 0, Taylor McKenzie. And number 50, Clara Blair for the Golden Eagles. Again, coached by Darren Ross. For the Belfry Pirates, beating number 2, Kyra Justice. Number 5, Cushy Fletcher. Number 3, Alyssa Varney. Number 10, Lindsay Phillips. Number 23, Kiera Thornsberry. Again, the Pirates are coached by Kevin Deskins. Golden Eagles coming in tonight 7-1, winners of 7 straight. Belfry Pirates coming in with 7 wins, 4 losses. They've won 2 of their last 3. Number 2 rated team in the Golden Eagles from Johnson Central, and number 7 rated team according to the RPI and the Belfry Pirates. And Charlie, kind of games we like to be at.
Oh, it should be a really good matchup. You know, like I say, you got 2 teams with a couple players that dominating the scoring for each team. So we'll see defense. I think will be a big part of this one for both of them.
Well, I guess the coin flip's already decided. Looks like the Golden Eagles be getting the first ball tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, got to get used to that. That's hard for me to get used to as well. So nobody behind us. I'm going to try to stand up where I can see a little bit better. I'll stand over here closer to the cameraman so we don't stand in front of several people. And here comes Johnson Central with it. Alyssa Varney bringing it up. I'm sorry, Kelsey Blair bringing it up the floor. And 2-3 zone out there by the Pirates.
Pretty active zone too, Charlie.
Yeah, and Johnson Central being very patient, working around. They will take the 3-point shot. Sammy Seitz was looking at one right there. Down in the corner, they're just going to work it around. And nice fake, drives inside, going to put it up off the glass and good. Is that Sammy Seitz?
Gets their first basket of the night.
Belfry now will bring it up the floor. Thornsberry with it out front.
Golden Eagles in the zone as well, Charlie.
Should I say Kyra Thornsberry? Her and Cushy Fletcher, the 2 big scorers for the Pirates. Drive in the lane, nice pass. And we're going to have a charging foul. Is it?
On Thornsberry, it'll be her first, team's first.
So that Kira Thornsberry? Okay. And here comes full court pressure by Belfry, and we're going to get a walk.
Yeah,
back court.
I thought that was a good call. Coach Rice is going to agree with that call too. He's like, get the basketball and just dribble the basketball.
So man looks like for Johnson Central coming out of the inbound. And Belfry worked. There's a 3. Thornsberry, and it's no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll be picked up by Kyra Justice. And now they'll get it back out front to Phillips. Again, man-to-man. Look like they're going to try to double out of that as well. Nice steal in there that time by Vanoy. And she's going to take it down in, gets double team, throws it away. Good defense by the Pirates.
A turnover apiece.
Is that Varney with it? And they're looking down inside.
And try to run Thornsberry off the screen there. Nice job by the Golden Eagles to cut it off.
Fletcher on the drive, no good. Rebound comes off inside to Johnson Central. They're going to run it up the floor quickly. 3 out of the corner on its way is no good. Rebound picked up by the Pirates, and here comes Thornsberry back the other way. Kira Thornsberry out front with it, gets it over here to Alyssa Varney.
Another defense look for the Golden Eagles, man-to-man now.
Trying to go down with it low. Fletcher, nothing. Thornsberry on the drive, gets 2.
I'll tell you, she averages almost 20 points per ball game. Put the ball on the floor, got to the glass, used the left hand. Fundamentally sound.
We're tied at 2 now. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And it'll be Johnson Central working it. They try to go down inside, back out. There's Seitz for 3. It's no good. Rebound, though, comes off inside to Kelsey Blair. She goes up with it, no good. And out of bounds back to Belfry off the bottom of the backboard.
So on the The Pirates have shown a lot of zone so far defensively, Charlie. The Golden Eagles have on their defensive end. They mixed it up. Now they're full court press. Coach Rice is throwing everything at the Pirates early.
And Pirates doing a good job taking it all the way down the floor, and it'll stay with Belfry.
Nice job of Clara Blair. Defense position, the established position did move.
Yep. Phillips will throw it in bounds, and she'll get it into Thornsberry. They'll work it back out. Still man-to-man out there by Johnson Central. They play a tight man-to-man too. Fletcher. No, sorry, that was Varney. That's Fletcher with the drive. No good. And here comes Johnson Central back the other way. Into the front court with it is McKenzie. And they're going to set it up 2-3 zone again by Belfry. McKenzie dribbling around out. I'm sorry, it's Kelsey Blair with it out front now.
All 5 players outside the three-point arc at that time.
Seitz gives it up. Back out top. There's Sammy Seitz again. She has the only 2 for the Golden Eagles, and now she's going to drive and be fouled on the way to the basket. So Sammy Seitz will go to the line to shoot
That's
2
really
shots.
I'm sorry, telling Cushy Fletcher, but her first team seconds. That's going to send Sammy Seitz to the free throw line on the season, 78% from the free throw line.
It's a pretty good free throw percentage. First one is on its way. It's good. 3-2 now. Johnson Central with the lead, and checking in is number 4, Abby Stanbaugh, for the Golden Eagles. Free throws up and good, and it's 4-2 now. Johnson Central.
Seitz has all 4 points for the Golden Eagles. Again, full court press, man-to-man, Charlie.
They'll trap out of it too, be my guess. They were looking for it. Trying to go down inside with it again, and Varney brings it back out front. She wants to drive, kick. There's a 3 on its way off the glass. No good out there by Justice.
Thornsberry gets her second basket of the game. Also picks up an offensive rebound.
And breaking the pressure this time are the Golden Eagles. Get it down inside. Nothing doing. They'll back it back out. Working it around on the right side. They'll get it back to Seitz. She'll step back and restart the offense. Looking for a 3 there. Wasn't there. Gives it up and bringing it back out top is McKenzie. Try to go down low. Will turn around up. No good, and
Gonna have an over at the back.
And the foul will go on number 4, Stanbaugh.
Be her first, team's first. Going for the rebound, just reached over to the defender. Official blew the whistle.
3:14 to go here in the first quarter. 4-4 the score. And Fletcher will bring it up the floor. She's going to take it all the way into the paint. Shot up and good.
A nice job of Cushy Fletcher getting all the way to the rim. Kept her dribble under control, laid it up off the glass. Her first basket of the night.
And there's a pass down inside. There's the drive and a basket for Kelsey Blair.
Give her first bucket.
3 on its way is good by number 5, Cushy Fletcher.
The first 3-point basket of the game for either team.
9-6 now. And there's a steal and a foul. And that foul will go on Clara Blair.
Be her first, team's second. And you'll have number 11, Becca Wright, check in for the Golden Eagles. She'll replace McKenzie. Phillips will throw in bounds to Thornsberry. She'll bring across half court, a little man-to-man, Charlie.
Nope. And Thornsberry working it out front and has the ball tipped, but able to hold on to it. Now she's going to take it into the paint. Nice pass. There's a shot, 15-footer up, and it's no good. And we'll get it over the back on Belfry, I believe.
That's going to be a big foul. Thornsberry's second personal foul, third team foul. So Coach Desson's wasting no time. He's going to go to number 14, Addison Smith, to replace Thornsberry. Thornsberry's leading I'm sorry, she's got 4 of the 9 points here in the first quarter for the Belfry Pirates. She'll probably sit until the second quarter, if I'm guessing, Charlie.
That's a big one right there. And they get it down to Clara Blair.
Like Belfry going man-to-man now. Nope, they're
Nope,
going
we'll
to
stay back in that 2-3 zone. They're going to work it around out front. Johnson Central, we got 1:50 to play here in the first quarter, 9-6. Belfry with the lead.
Jenna Sparks will check in for the Pirates next dead ball.
Clara Blair now on the right side with it. She'll put up the 3. It's good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Clara Berry. Give her 3 on the night.
You can just about hear the net snap all the way up here.
And dropped it straight in.
Tied at 9 again. And we're going to have a timeout by Belfry to keep from getting the 10-second call. 1:28 to play here in this first quarter. Tied at 9, Gary.
Yeah, so far, Charlie, back and forth, two of the better teams in the 15th region. Not really surprised at a tied game with 1:28 to go here in the first quarter. But, Charlie, the big thing is you'll have Kyra Thornsberry with 2 personal fouls. She's got 4 points in the first quarter, but she's also picked up 2 fouls. Big for the Pirates. So far on the backboard, both teams got 3 rebounds. Johnson Central's turned over 2 times. Belfry turned over 1 time. 3-point basket for Clara Blair for Johnson Central. And then you also have a 3 for Cushy Fletcher for Belfry.
I know that we used to, somebody's called Claire Bear, and I don't know who it is, but it's in my mind too. So we apologize.
Yes, sir. My apologies, deepest apologies.
And it'll be Belfry with it. And again, the man-to-man full court pressure by the Eagles, Golden Eagles. And Varney tries to take it down inside. Shot up, no good. She gets the rebound, Varney again, so she'll bring it back out top. Nice pass. And missed the layup down inside that time. Smith, here comes Johnson Central back the other way. There's Claire Blair, 3, and this one's off. Rebound will stay with Johnson Central.
I tell you, Johnson Central runs that inside out. They'll get the drive and they'll kick it out. They'll put that 3 up. And Clara Blair's a couple different times here. Just thought that ball was going in from this angle.
Yep. Johnson Central again working it out top, and Sammy Seitz just about loses it out, and she did. She got her hand on the sideline. That was a good call.
She was trying to brace herself from going down, but when she put her hand down, it was touching the sideline.
Officials had a good eye on that one. That was the right call.
Hustling to that call, too.
Still 9-9. We're under 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Belfry won a little weave out front. Fletcher trying to take it down inside. She can't do anything with it. It'll go back out to Varney. I'm sorry, that's not Varney. That's
Phillips.
Phillips.
Gonna have a illegal screen.
Yep. And that'll be on
number 34, Jenna Sparks, her first, team's 4th.
And full court pressure again now by the Pirates. And boy, it might have been a kick ball there. I think you may have missed that one.
So possession area will give it to the Pirates with 28.3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Still tied at 9.
Phillips gets it into the front court. Is that Fletcher from the top of the key? Good for 2.
Give her 7.
And in the front court with it is Kelsey Blair. 8 seconds, Clara Blair's 3 up and rims out. Fletcher with the rebound, but it's stolen away, and there's a block by Fletcher out of bounds. It'll stay with Johnson Central. I'm sorry, it's Addison Smith with the block. My bad.
Big time block.
And 3 out of the corner, no good. And at the end of 1, it's 11-9 Belfry. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Use your smart home speaker to arm and disarm the system. A full line of cameras for both indoor and outdoor areas, so you can keep an eye on your property no matter where you are. Get an early alert for water leaks before you lose thousands of dollars to expensive flood damage. one easy-to-use interface for your phone, and the slimline touchpad. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. It feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up, I promise, things will eventually get better.
Welcome back to Belfry High School after one quarter of play. The home-standing Pirates leading this one, Charlie, 11-9.
And it'll be Johnson Central with it here to start the second quarter. They're going to work it around the top. Sammy Seitz now with it. She'll kick it back outside. There's another three by Blair. No good. Rebound put back up. No. Fight for it. And we're going to have a foul on Johnson Central, I believe. And looks like that'll be Abby Stanbaugh.
It'll be her second, team's third here in the first half. Immediately a couple of subs come to the table for the Golden Eagles.
Phillips bringing it up the floor. Nice pass over to the other side. And here comes the Pirates. That's a double dribble, yeah.
I was wondering, she wasn't for sure if she can dribble or not. But for the Golden Eagles, got three subs. Number 0, Taylor McKenzie will check back in. Number 22, Kaylin Vanoy will check in. And I missed the last sub, Charlie.
Let's see. Is that 0, Taylor McKenzie? I see her.
And 25, Sophie Yantz checks in for the Golden Eagles.
And the Eagles have it in the front court.
Look for the Golden Eagles. Try to get Kelsey Blair going. She had scored 2 in that first quarter. She's the team's leading scorer this year.
There's a 3, good by Sammy Seitz.
She's up to 7 first half.
Quickly, Coochie Flesher takes it down underneath, lays it up. No, rebound put back up, and no good by Sparks, and she'll go to the line.
Will be on number 10, Sammy Seitz will be her first, team's fourth. That'll send Sparks to the line, shooting 2 shots on the season, 40% free throw shooter.
And misses the first one.
She'll have one more. Pirates will trail in this one 12-11 with 6:52 to go here in the second quarter.
Sparks listed at 6'3", he makes the second one. Quickly up the floor comes Kelsey Blair, and she'll kick it back out to Seitz. 2-3 zone again by Belfry. Well, they're all over Kelsey Blair, aren't they?
I tell you, they're shading to her side every single time.
She brings it back over to the right side now. Gets it back out top. Nice pass inside, and probably should have went up with that one. Johnson Central bring it back out top. There's a 3 on its way. Good by Taylor McKenzie.
Give her first basket of the night. 15-12 Johnson Central.
Yep, we'll get the over and back. She got her toe on the line. She was already 3 points across, so you can't come back.
That's the second turnover of the night against the Pirates. Only 2 against the Golden Eagles so far. Pretty clean game as far as on the turnover side of things.
I think the officials called a good game tonight too. They've let them play. They've called what they had to.
Keeping control of the game too.
Yeah, they are. Working the ball down. They'll kick it back outside. There's a drive, and might have got by with a walk there, but she gets it back. Shot up, no good. Blocked again in there by Sparks.
She got 2 of them that time.
Fletcher on the drive, and we're going to get a foul.
I think it's going to be against Yantz, I believe.
You are correct.
It'll be her first, team's 5th. That's going to send Fletcher to the line, shooting 2 shots. Comes in the game 75% from the free throw line. Her first trip of the evening.
First one's on its way. It's good. It's a high arching shot.
But brought some rain on that one, Charlie. Gives her 8. But the Thorns are already picking up those 2 early fouls. Fletcher's going to carry the scoring load for the Pirates.
Makes them both.
Give her 9.
15-14 now. Johnson Central with the lead, and they go up the floor quickly. Shot up, no, but a foul as that will send Sophie Yance to the free throw line.
Dylan Sparks will be her second, team's fifth. It's going to send Yance to the line, shooting 2 shots. Be her first trip of the season.
Misses the first one.
Thornsberry checked back in for the Pirates along with number 3, Alyssa Varney. Phillips and Fletcher will get a rest. So Yance will have one more shot. Golden Eagles leading this one 15-14, 5:42 to go. Second free throws off, offense rebound for the Golden Eagles.
They'll work it back out top. Get it over to McKenzie. McKenzie again, she's looking down inside. Oh, nice tip. And it will be Johnson Central basketball.
Trying to go inside against Sparks. She's got 2 fouls. We'll try to maybe pick up that 3rd foul on the 6'3" center for the Pirates.
She's been a force inside, blocking ball at least.
She makes a difference in there.
Yep, 15-14, 5:15 to play here in the half. Johnson Central with the lead and the basketball. Working it around the horn, trying to get a look. There's a 3 on its way. It's no good, and it'll be
Johnson Central.
Belfry basketball.
Oh, I thought they said
I
black
thought he
ball.
did too, but you know. That's why I was waiting for him to hand it to somebody before I was going to say. Into the front court with it. Addison Smith, and over and back.
Be the 3rd turnover against the Pirates tonight. You're going to have Phillips and Fletcher check back in for the Pirates, replacing Smith and Justice. 15-14, Johnson Central. A little bit of a scoring lull last few trips, Charlie.
Yeah, it's been a real low-scoring game here. Both these teams averaging about 60, and they're on a pace for 30 right now. Get it down inside. They'll kick it back out. Kelsey Blair with it. She'll kick it back out top. Try to get it to McKenzie. She's looking. Sammy Seitz out there with it now. Seitz might have got by with a walk there.
I think she did too. Nice pass.
And a basket down inside for Yance.
Give her first 2 of the night.
Cushy Fletcher, nice pass inside. Sparks can't complete it, gets her own rebound, puts it in.
I tell you what, offensive rebound in the basket gives Sparks 3.
17-16 now, 1-point game, 3:58 to play here in the first half. McKenzie gets it in the front court to Kelsey Blair. Blair had a free throw line jumper, didn't take it. There's a 3 by Seitz, in and out. Rebound comes off to Thornsberry, isn't it? Yep, back in the game. Thornsberry top of the key. There's a 3 on its way for Belfry, no good. Rebound in there by Phillips. Belfry will bring it back out and restart their offense. Phillips backs out front. Man-to-man steal by the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. They get it out top down to Thornsberry. Sparks now with it. Nope, sorry, go into Sparks. That shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Yance. And Kelsey Blair bringing it up the floor. Takes it all the way to the rack, too hard. And we're going to get a offensive foul on
number 22. Caleb Vinoy. Her first, team 6. You have Blair.
Clara Blair checking back in, yep.
There's one more sub, and also number 11, Becca Wright checks back in for the Golden Eagles.
Cushy Fletcher taking it down the floor, shot up and good.
Fletcher in double figures with 11.
And Belfry retakes the lead, 18-17 with 2:50 to play here in the half. They're trying to work it down inside again now to Clara Blair. Seitz get it down there to her. Blair goes up strong, puts it in.
Tell you what, she's got a 3 on the night now. She's got a post basket as well. Give her a 5.
19-18, Johnson Central now. They'll bring it up the floor. Thornsberry with it out top. It's it over to Phillips. Nice pass. Sparks off the glass. Good.
Sparks had a good first half. Give her 5 points. He's got multiple blocks and multiple rebounds.
Game speeding up on the scoring end a little bit now, 20-19. Kelsey Blair into the front court. And that shot blocked.
Sparks got another one. Give her 3 blocks on the night.
And shot on the other end, good. Is that
Lissa Varney?
Lissa Varney, okay.
For her first basket.
And it's 22-19, 3-point lead now for Belfry. Sammy Sice with a nice pass. There's another block. Shot up and good, though. Put back up and in by Clara Blair.
Give her 7.
And we got a timeout called by Johnson Central. Minute 25 to play here in the half. It's 22-21. Belfry with the lead, and it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. Want to remind everybody that tonight's game brought to you by Attorney John Earl Hunt, Parkview Pharmacy, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Big Sandy React, Gearheart Security, Appalachian Wireless, Intermountain Cable, Coalfields Telephone, Mine Shaft Harley Davidson, and Howard Family Pharmacy. Appreciate those fine folks allowing us to be here and bring you all this action tonight.
So, Charlie, so far statistically, both teams were 22-21 on the scoreboard. Belfry leading the Golden Eagles. Stats very similar as well, too. 3 turnovers for the Pirates, 2 turnovers for the Golden Eagles, 8 rebounds for the Golden Eagles, and 9 rebounds for Belfry. Charlie, you're even close to even on the scoreboard and even on the stats.
That usually works out that way. You know, and Belfry's turnovers have been procedural turnovers.
Yes, sir.
They got 2 over and backs, I know. And here comes Belfry bringing it up the floor again. Full court pressure. And Fletcher going to take it all the way down. Shot up. She's fouled. I think that'll end up being on Vinoy.
It'll be her second, team 7. That's going to send Fletcher back to the line. She's been there she's had 2 attempts, made both of them.
Free throws up and bounces off.
McKenzie will check back in for the Golden Eagles, replacing Vinoy. And then Justice will check back in, replacing Thornsberry. Smart move there by Coach Deskins to avoid that 3rd foul here in the first half.
Yes. Free throw up and bounces off. Rebound comes off in there to Clara Blair. And Johnson Central will bring it up with 1:13 to play here in the half. They trail by 1. Out top with it is, Kelsey Blair. Lost my line there for a minute. Sice, nice give and go. Shot, nope, and a foul as Clara Blair going up for the shot.
So it's going to be key on who they get here.
I think it's going to be on Cushy. Yep, Cushy Fletcher.
That'd be her second, team 6. So Thornsberry and Fletcher's got 2 fouls. Sending Blair to the free throw line.
Free throw's good.
On the season, she's 25% coming into the game, but she made that first one, though.
Well, it looked good on the first one. 22-22 now with just under a minute to play here in the first half.
So Thornsberry would check back into the ball game for the Pirates.
And second one's good as well. 23-22.
Give 9 for Clara Blair in the first half.
She's had a good half. And into the front court, Phillips. Fletcher gives it up. Sparks pulls up the shot, no good. And ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Johnson Central.
So 23-22, Golden Eagles. Charlie, 45 seconds to go in this first half. Offense is starting to pick up in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game.
Yes, it is. You feel like they're getting settled in a little bit. Been kind of feeling each other out early. And here comes again 2-2-1 pressure by the Pirates. They get it into the front court to Wright. And they'll run the offense again. 30 seconds left here in the first half. They try to go down inside. Clara Blair, turnaround jumper, goes in.
A big first half for Clara Blair.
And here comes man-to-man full court pressure again by the Golden Eagles. Fletcher pulls up and See, it was tipped. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Belfry.
I tell you, Belfry's attacking that press, and Fletcher's getting to the rim every single time.
They got Thornsbury back into the ball game. And gets it out top to Fletcher. Into the corner. Phillips' three is no good. So at the half, it's 25-22 Johnson Central. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? Simple. With the Appalachian Advantage plan. Pay less up front and then just a few dollars more every month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at Mineshaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Gearheart Broadband knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact Gearheart Broadband and connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a brand new phone but really don't want to pay hundreds of dollars up front for it? Then Appalachian Wireless has the deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $400 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and a few bucks more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay, and it's called the Appalachian Advantage. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearheart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearheart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearheart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearheart.com.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Use your smart home speaker to arm and disarm the system. A full line of cameras for both indoor and outdoor areas, so you can keep an eye on your property no matter where you are. Get an early alert for water leaks before you lose thousands of dollars to expensive flood damage. One easy-to-use interface for your phone and the slimline touchpad. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain. It gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? Simple. With the Appalachian Advantage plan. Pay less up front and then just a few dollars more every month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at Mineshaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back to the Belfry High School. 25-22 here at the half. The visiting Johnson Central Golden Eagles with the lead, Gary.
You know, Charlie's been a run back and forth there. You know, this at one time it was tied at 9. Belfry would take the lead. Johnson Central come back and take the lead. Belfry take the lead. Back and forth basketball. They expected that with two of the better teams in the 15th region. First half stats, we'll go over the visiting Johnson Central Golden Eagles first. As a team, they only turned it over 2 times in that first half. They had 9 rebounds, 5 defensive and 4 offensive rebounds. As a team, they made 3 3-point shots. As led and scored in that first half by Clara Blair with 11 points, followed by Sammy Seitz with 7. 3 points for Taylor McKenzie, 2 points for Sophie Yance. And the Pirates did a good job defensively holding Kelsey Blair to 2 points in that first half. She gave them the game averaging 17.5 points per ball game. For the Belfry Pirates, in that first half as a team, they turned over 3 times. They had 9 rebounds as well, 6 offensive, 3 defensive. They was led and scored in that first half by Cushy Fletcher with 3 points, followed by Jenna Sparks with 5. Had 4 blocks, unofficial, but she had 4 blocks and multiple rebounds. A big half for Jenna Sparks off the bench for the Pirates. 4 points for Kiara Thornsberry, and then 2 points for Alyssa Varney. The story of the first half, though, Charlie, I thought is foul trouble for both teams. You have for the Pirates, Cushy Fletcher, they have 3 players who have had fouls in that first half. However, it's Cushy Fletcher has 2, Kiara Thornsberry has 2, and Jenna Sparks has 2. So it's 3 key players for the Lady Pirates. And then that first half for the Golden Eagles, they got 2 players with 2 fouls as well. Abby Stanball has 2, then also Kaylin Lenoy has picked up 2. So it's going to be key, especially for the Pirates in the second half here, Charlie, when they got 3 of their key players with 2 fouls.
I think so. I think that defense had a lot to do with that first, especially the first of the game. A really low-scoring game until they figured out each other's defense. Both teams been playing a lot of full-court pressure, more zone for Belfry, more man for Johnson Central, but been a good ball game so far.
You would think on that, especially you're talking about the Belfry Pirates zone, with Sparks in the middle. They'll try to funnel everything to her because she's got those block shots in the middle. And then Johnson Central, offensively, they're trying to attack everything from outside of the arc. So, you know, those Belfry defenders can be a little bit more aggressive, try to get in the passing lane if they can. If they get by him, that's fine because they got the rim protector in there in Jenna Sparks.
But now Clara Blair has had some success in the paint.
You know, and she, first half, she hit a 3-point basket. She shot a couple more threes in that first half. And then she's got 3 2-point baskets, and then she got to the free throw line too. So she's doing a little bit of everything for the Golden Eagles in the first half to try to counteract what Jenna Sparks is doing on the defensive end. Then offensively for the Belfry Pirates, Johnson Central didn't start the game off pressing. About midway through that first quarter to the rest of the first half, they pressed the entire time. However, Belfry, first couple of times, they turned it over and a back turnover, like you was talking about in that first half. But once they got that figured out, they got to Cushy Fletcher, where they can sit there and she can lay it up off the glass.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with second half action in Center Mountain Sports Network.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution. Encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. We're in for a second half action. Golden Eagles leading this one 25-22 at the half. So, Charlie, put your coaching hat on. Halftime adjustments. What do you do?
Well, I think both teams are probably going to do what they did in the first half because it was effective. And we got a three-point ball game. The defense is going to stay the same. Just, you know, you might see a little bit more inside game for Johnson Central. And, you know, Belfry's going to continue to do what they do.
Also,
what I've been seeing.
I also think Johnson Central on the offensive end, they got to get Kelsey Blair a little bit more involved.
So, well, Johnson Central, as I said, that they come out in a 2-3 zone. And it'll be, and Belfry's having to figure it out. They'll have to play it around. So I like the idea of changing defenses like that. As Belfry working it around the horn, Phillips. They go down now to Thornsbury. They're going to work it around. Fletcher now, they keep working it. Now, Johnson Central playing out aggressive in the zone. They're getting out on the shooters. Staying right out around the three-point line out on the top. And making it tougher. Phillips, Fletcher. Back to Phillips. I'm sorry, it's not Fletcher. That is Justice. And out Phillips out top with it. Get it back to Phillips back there in the corner. There's Fletcher with a little runner, is no good. Rebound comes off to McKenzie. And here comes Kelsey Blair for the Golden Eagles. 2-3 zone now again by Belfry. Sights. Looking, get it back out top. Belfry getting more aggressive. They've got their their guards out past the three-point line now. Kelsey Blair tries to go inside. It's going to be stolen away by Thornsbury. Good defense. Thornsbury bringing it into the front court. She's going to try to take it down to the rack. Lays it up, and nope. But a foul will be on Clara Blair, I believe.
That's right. Be her first. I'm sorry, her second. Team's first here in the second half. It's going to send Thornsbury to the free throw line. And then on the season, Thornsbury is 75% from the free throw line. The first attempts of the evening.
Chance to pull her team within one if she can make them both. And first one bounces in. 25-23 now, 6:30 to go in the third quarter. She'll toe the line for the second free throw. And it's no good. And we're going to get over the back on Cucci. Nope. That's going to be on Kyra Justice.
See her first, team's first here in the second half. And Belfry's going to pick up full court.
And it's going to be a 2-2-1 press by Belfry. Johnson Central taking their time. Blair brings it into the front court. Goes down low to Clara Blair. Shot no good, and we're going to have a foul on Johnson Central.
I think it's going to be on McKenzie. Be her first, team second. Now the Golden Eagles are going to pick up full court as well.
Looks like full court man-to-man by Golden Eagles here. And Phillips gets it into Fletcher. Back to Phillips. She'll push it up the floor. Down to Thornsbury in the corner. Watch for Thornsbury try to put it on the floor off the pick and drive. She does.
Might be on McKenzie with a trip. It is. It'll be her second, team's third in the second half. So the fouls are racking up pretty quickly for the Golden Eagles.
Only one foul right now on Belfry in the second half. Go back down to Phillips. Nice trying to go back the other way, and that's no good.
Clara Blair with a rejection, but then a call for the steps. The fourth turnover of the night for the Golden Eagles.
And it'll be Johnson Central, or Belfry defense with it, Belfry's offense with it, sorry. And into the front court, Phillips gets it over to Varney. Varney with a three, wide open, and it's no good. Tipped around, and Belfry runs it down. drive by Fletcher, no good. She'll kick it back out. There's another three on its way. Again, no good by Varney. Rebound this time comes off to Johnson Central. Vinoy. Blair into the front court now. She'll get it back, steps back for a three out of the corner, way off. Rebound, nope. Put back up, no, by McKenzie. Rebound now for Belfry. That's Fletcher. Three on the other end, good. Is that Varney?
Justice.
I can't see. The 3 and the 2 are hard for me to see with those white numbers.
The Pirates got this 26-25 lead.
Yep, they've retaken the lead here with 5:30 to play here in the third quarter. Sammy Seitz gets rid of it. Blair with a little runner, no good. Rebound comes off down inside, and McKenzie will throw it off the Belfry defender. It'll stay with Johnson Central.
Addison Smith will check in for the Pirates, and then Abby Stanball will check in for the Golden Eagles.
And the Golden Eagles have it out front. Sammy Seitz. Seitz looking. Gets it back over to Vinoy. Very patient this time now for Johnson Central. They leave her open. She'll shoot it and nails it.
Her second three-point basket of the night, give her 14 points.
And it was a no-doubter, too. Thornsbury with it out front. There's a three. No good. And got to fight for the rebound. It's going to be picked up by Johnson Central. Into the front court, Vinoy. And what we got here, let's see.
Well, the Pirates will have possession of the basketball. Officials did a good job, got together, make sure they got the call correct.
28-26, Johnson Central with the lead. 4:37 to play here in the third. Into the front court, Smith. Back out to Phillips. There's a three on its way, no good. And put back up and in underneath by Thornsbury.
Give her 7 for the game.
28 all now, 4:14 to play. There's going to be a steal and stepping out of bounds with it's Fletcher.
Fletcher did a nice job anticipating the pass. Stole the basketball, stepped on the sideline. Tied at 28, Charlie.
Yep. Seitz with it out front. Haven't heard much from her here in the second half. She'll back it back out. Yeah, she'll take it on, drive it inside again, nothing there. Back out front to McKenzie. And there's Sammy Seitz with the runner, falls in.
First basket of the second half, give her 9.
30-28 now, Johnson Central with the lead, and here comes Phillips into the front court. Goes over to Justice. Bring it back out.
Thornsbury's wanting to pick from somebody.
Thornsbury wanting to drive, nothing there. There's a three on its way. That one is in and out by Kyra Justice, and it'll be out of bounds back to Belfry.
Trying to get Thornsbury on a pick where she can get to the glass. Johnson Central doing a good job switching every screen.
There's Fletcher with the drive, nothing there. Kicking it back outside now. Kyra Justice will bring it back out front.
Belfry very deliberate on offense in the second half.
Phillips gets rid of it. There's a 2. And it's good out there by Smith.
First basket of the evening, give her 2.
30-30 now with 2:57 to play here in the third quarter. And near steal by Thornsbury.
Nice hustle. Hopefully she's okay.
Oh, they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Johnson Central to go to Belfry.
That'll be their 5th turnover of the evening. Thornsbury trying to steal the pass. Left her feet, dove, got into the bleachers. Good hustle by Kyra Thornsbury.
Belfry back the other way. Johnson Central in that, is that a matchup zone or man-to-man?
I think it is a matchup zone, Charlie, I believe.
And they save it back inside. And that's going to be a foul on Stanball, I believe.
I think you're correct. It is. We're her third, team's fourth in the second half. Fletcher going to the line. She's 2 of 4.
It's a shooting foul?
Must have missed that one, Charlie.
I did too. I think it was a common foul, but yeah.
So number 3, Kelsey Blair, checked back in for the Golden Eagles and replaced Stanball. Fletcher's up to 12 points on the evening. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
Missed that one. Rebound comes off inside to Kelsey Blair, and she'll try to bring it up quickly. Gets it outside. There's a 3. No. Missed by Vinoy. Rebound comes off to Belfry.
Nice
Beautiful pass and missing the layup. And a rebound on the other end by Kelsey Blair. And she'll bring it all the way down. Is that Sights? Nope. Missed it. Rebound comes off in there. Kyra Justice. And in the other way, Thornsbury. Out to Phillips. Phillips tries to drive, kicks it back to Fletcher. And they're going to work it around, being very patient this time. It was Belfry. Phillips back at it midcourt. It's over to Smith. And ball knocked loose, but picked back up. They'll restart the offense back at it midcourt again with Phillips.
Now a little bit more pressure on the man-to-man this time for the Golden Eagles.
And trying to get it down to Thornsbury. Ball, keep running it around. There may be a minute 19 to play here in the third. 31-30. Belfry with the lead. Thornsbury goes down inside, and we're going to have a foul. Sammy Sights, I believe.
Correct. That'll be her second, team's 5th. I think Belfry will inbounds this from the baseline.
There's a step back shot, and it's no good. Thornsbury with the rebound puts it in.
Nice job by Kyra Thornsbury. She got 5 in the second half. Give her 9 for the game.
Nice pass, and boy, she just can't handle it. And it will be.
Except the Golden Eagles, I believe. About 54 seconds to go here in this third period. Charlie Belfry leading this one 33-30. Tell you what, it's like 2 heavyweights battling right now.
It is. So Vinoy will trigger it inbounds now for Johnson Central. They'll kick it back out to Sights. Sammy Sights. Gets it out there as a 3 on its way. No good over there by McKenzie. And here comes Phillips back the other way. Shot up, no. Rebound comes off in there to Clara Blair on the miss by Smith. And they may be going to play for 1 here with 24 seconds left. Sammy Sights.
Won't be surprised if Kelsey Blair gets the basketball at the top of the key and then run a couple of screens before try to get to the basket.
Out top now is Blair. Sights, they're just going to pass it around again, waiting probably till about, should be going into play right now. Blair, a deep 3 is no good. And that's the end of the third quarter, 33-30 Belfry. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. After 3 quarters of play, the Lady Pirates leading this one 33-30. And Charlie, the Pirates defense really come to play in the third period, holding Johnson Central to only 2 baskets and only 5 points, and erase a halftime deficit to have a third period lead going into the fourth quarter.
It's going to be interesting fourth quarter here. Kelsey Blair into the front court with it now for Johnson Central. Vinoy, and they throw it away.
That's their 6th turnover of the game, 4th here in the second half.
7:48 to play, and right now Belfry is got the momentum.
Thornsbury had 5 in the third quarter for the Pirates. Look for Cushy Fletcher to get going. She only had 1 point in the third period after 11 in the first half.
Shot up and no good. Rebound being fought for, and we're going to have a jump ball, I think.
Should go over to Johnson Central.
Nope.
Oh, I guess Johnson Central had first possession. My apologies.
Belfry with it on the baseline. They'll get it in to Fletcher. Fletcher backs her way in. Boy, nice move. Lays it off the glass for 2.
Give her 14 for the game.
And 5-point lead now for Belfry, 35-30. Vinoy, and has it knocked out of bounds by Thornsbury.
Number 11, Becca Wright will check in for the Golden Eagles, replacing McKenzie. Somebody we haven't seen in the second half is Jenna Sparks for the Pirates. And there she comes.
There you go. Ask and ye shall receive.
She'll replace Kyra Justice. Sparks had 5 in that first half, multiple rebounds and 4 blocked shots.
They go inside. Little turnaround shot up and good by Clara Blair.
Give her 16. Having a hard time to get it in, Charlie.
Yep. They get it in, and we got a timeout called by Belfry, I believe.
And Coach Deskins didn't quite like what he saw there. He thought he was out of rhythm to get the ball in bounds.
35-32 is the score, 7:04 to play. We've got 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here, Gary.
So, Charlie, again, I think Belfry come in with a defensive philosophy of really stopping Kelsey Blair, making other people beat them from the Golden Eagles. Blair coming in the game, averaging 17.5 points per ball game. She had a bucket in the first quarter, and that's the only basket she scored. However, you have Clara Blair coming in the game, averaging 11. She's already got 16 on the ball game, and Sammy Sites has 9. So it's back and forth. And then also for the Pirates, you have Fletcher had a big first half with 11 in the first half. Thornsbury got plagued with foul trouble. She's already got 5 here in the second half as well. So the Stars are starting to play a little bit, what I'm trying to say, Charlie.
Yep, that's usually what happens. There's a steal, shot up, and no good inside, and we're going to get a foul.
That's going to be
on Johnson Central, yep.
Should be on Sammy Sites, it is. Big foul be her 3rd, team 6th here, Charlie. So every foul for this, the Pirates will be shooting free throws the final 7 minutes of the ball game.
Yep. Only 1 team foul on Belfry here in the second half. Phillips goes inside, and Sparks puts it in.
Give her 7. First basket here in the second half.
And into the front court, Blair. Gets it back over to Wright. Back out to Blair again. Back to Kelsey Blair. And she moves up to the walk, yep.
7 turnovers for the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Like you talked about Coach Rice before the game, they've had such a long layoff. He didn't sure how his girls are going to respond.
Timeout Johnson Central. It's 8:30. We'll stay right here again. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. 37-32. Belfry with 6:31 to play. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at Mineshaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. 6:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pirates in control this one, 37-32, limiting Johnson Central to only 3 baskets here in the second half.
The Belfry defense has been good. Thornsbury in the front court with it, and wow.
We're going to get this on Kelsey Blair, I believe, with the push. That'll be her first, team 7th. That's going to send Thornsbury to the line for 1 and the bonus.
I don't think the Johnson Central fans like the call.
Thornsbury has been to the line twice now. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line on the season, 75%.
And at the free throw line, Thornsbury, that is the 4th foul, too, on Sammy Seitz.
Rebound for Clara Blair.
Into the front court with it. And we're going to have a foul on Thornsbury on the other end. That's her 3rd.
Team 2nd here in the second half.
And Kelsey Blair into the front court with it. So we're on the left side, back out top to Seitz. Seitz will take the straightaway 3. It is in and out.
Dennis Sparks with another rebound, Charlie.
Yep. And Thornsbury will bring it up the floor. And backing out again is Belfry trying to restart. They're going to take their time now. 5:48 to go. They've got a 5-point lead here, 37-32. Phillips going to drive to the basket. Shot, a nice pass, and Sparks can't complete it. And it'll be picked up in there by Clara Blair, and here comes Kelsey Blair with it. She's going to take it to the rim and missed it. Rebound comes off and after Sparks. And here comes Phillips bringing it up the floor. Thornsbury calling for it. They couldn't get it to her. Over here on the right side, they go to Justice. Justice will kick it back out top to Phillips. Phillips will back it back out and restart the offense here again. 5 minutes to play here in the ball game. There's the drive, and boy, ooh, that's going to be a foul on Clara Blair.
Her 3rd, team's 8th. She's going to send Justice to the line for 2 shots. On the season, 53%.
And it'll be Justice will go to the free throw line.
She had a 3-point basket in the 3rd period for her only basket so far. She'll have 2 shots. Got a couple of subs at the table.
First one's good.
So you have Cushy Fletcher checking in for the Pirates, and then also number 21, Kaylin McKenzie, will replace Sammy Seitz for the Golden Eagles.
One more free throw coming. Makes them both.
Give Justice 5 on the evening. 39-32, largest lead of the ball game for the Pirates.
And we'll double team in the backcourt, and there's going to be a steal by Phillips, and she throws it away. Coming back the other way with it is Wright, and they'll get it down. There's a 3. Good by Clara Blair.
Big time ball game for her. Give her 19 points, her 3rd 3-point basket of the evening.
And it'll be McKenzie on the defensive end. They'll quickly get it up to Phillips for Belfry. And shot. Sparks, good assist to Fletcher.
Gives Sparks 9.
41-35, Belfry with 4:20 to play here. Kelsey Blair with it. Get it down in the corner. Belfry coming out hard on the defensive end. There's a 3, and it's no good. Fight for it inside, and it'll be picked up by Johnson Central, and losing it out of bounds will be Kaylin McKenzie.
Abby Stanball checked back in for the Golden Eagles, and she'll replace Kaylin Vanoy.
Yep.
Golden Eagles going to pick up. They're down trailing this one by 6 with 4 minutes to go. They got to call some turnovers here, Charlie.
Yep. Fletcher just outrunning everybody to the basket. Can't complete it, though. Rebound comes, Clara Blair, and she gets fouled.
I think this is going to be on Sparks. Be her 3rd, team's 3rd here in the second half. Seitz will check back in for the Golden Eagles, and she will replace number 11, Becca Wright.
So 6-point ball game, 41-35 here, just under 4 minutes to play. Belfry with the lead.
Golden Eagles got 4 baskets here in the second half. Clara Blair's got 3 of them.
Kelsey Blair now driving into the lane, and she's going to be fouled as she goes to the rim.
It's going to be on Fletcher. Kyra Justice, I'm sorry, it'll be her second, team's 4th. So the Golden Eagles will throw it in from the baseline.
Get it over to Clara Blair. There's Sights. Kelsey Blair will bring it back out top. Gets it over to Sights. Sammy Sights gets the pick. Clara Blair, Kelsey Blair for 3.
Her first 3-point maker of the night, give her 5 points.
And she's cut it to 3. Well, nice job by Thornsbury to avoid the foul, bringing it down the floor. Takes it all the way in the lane. Shot up, no, but she'll go to the line. Be a blocking foul. Let's see who they call it on. On number
Clara Blair.
Clara Blair,
fourth,
okay.
Team's 9th. That's going to send Thornsbury to the line for 2 shots. She's 1 of 3 so far.
3:14 to go. Belfry has a 3-point lead, 41-38. Thornsbury's free throw is no good.
She missed her last 2. I'm sorry, she missed her last 3. 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Coming in the game, 75%. Close ball games, those free throws are important, Charlie.
They are. Second one up and good, and it's a 4-point lead, 42-38, Belfry now.
Give Thornsbury 10 points on the night.
Kelsey Blair gets it into the front court. Over to Stanbaugh. She'll get it back. And Belfry coming out, getting out on the perimeter defensively. Sights will give it over to Clara Blair. And it'll be out of bounds off Johnson Central.
It's got knocked out of Blair's hand. She reached for it again. Then when she reached for it, she touched it and knocked it out of bounds. Give the basketball over to the Pirates. We have a substitution here for the Golden Eagles. Number 11, Becca Wright, will check back in, replacing McKenzie. 2:52 to go. The Pirates leading this one by 4.
And into the front court, they'll go to Phillips with it. Belfry doesn't have to be in a hurry here. Got a timeout, Belfry. 2:40 to play. Here's 42-38. Belfry with the lead. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a brand new phone but really don't want to pay hundreds of dollars up front for it? Then Appalachian Wireless has the deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $400 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and a few bucks more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay, and it's called the Appalachian Advantage. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Gearheart Broadband knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact Gearheart Broadband and connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. 2:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Belfry leading this one 42-38. And Charlie's kind of the story of the game. Belfry should have a larger lead. They're 8 of 15 from the free throw line. In a close ball game like this, those free throws are important.
You're right. So it's a 4-point game, and Belfry will have the basketball with the 4-point lead.
And the Pirates will shoot the double bonus the rest of the way.
Get it back to Phillips. That's Fletcher, I think, with it, isn't it? Nope, that's Justice. Back to Phillips. And they get it back up, stolen away, Sammy Sights. She'll get it over to Clara Blair, 3 on its way, no. And rebound comes off to Thornsbury, and she loses it And it'll be Sights with it the other way for Johnson Central. And, yep.
The 10th.
Over and back, yep.
The 10th turnover of the night for the Golden Eagles. The 8th here, Charlie, in the second half alone.
Belfry trying to get it inbounds. And they do. They'll get it back to Thornsbury. And they throw it. Timeout called by Belfry. I think. Did he get it? Yep. 42-38. Belfry with the lead. Minute 53 to play. And we'll take a break. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up, I promise, things will eventually get better.
Welcome back to Belfry High School, 42-38 with 1:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Belfry got the lead, got the basketball, and Charlie, if they get fouled, they're going to shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way.
You're right. And they got 3 to give. What we got? We going to have a hold?
I think it's going to be against Kelsey Blair on Thornsbury. It is. That'll be her second, team's 10th. It's going to send Thornsbury to the line on the evening. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's 2 of 5 so far the evening. She'll shoot 2 shots. She's got 10 points on the evening. Coming in the game, averaging 19.5 points per ball game.
She's taking her time, getting ready to put the first one up, and this one's good.
Good for 11. I'm sorry, Kelsey Blair, that's her first foul on her second. My apologies.
Thornsbury with one more. Second one's on its way. It's good as well.
Good for 12.
And it's a 6-point lead now for the Pirates. In the front court, Taylor McKenzie. Go cross court. Probably should have shot that one.
They're down 6 with 1:30 to go.
Yep.
Pirates will allow them to run that clock if they want to.
Sights brings it back out to the top. She'll take it into the lane. And we'll have a blocking foul.
It's on Fletcher, I believe.
Yep.
Be on the floor, the official said. Be Fletcher's 3rd, team's 5th. So Belfry can still be aggressive defensively, Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Still got 2 fouls to give. Or 1 to give.
1:26 going in the fourth quarter. Pirates leading this one by 6.
And John Central trying to get it inbounds. They throw it away. Well, can they go back in the back court and get it? They can.
They
Yes.
can get it.
Sights brings it into the front court. She'll get it back. There you go to Kelsey Blair. And trying to take it inside. There's a 3 on its way. Is way off. And it'll be out of bounds back to Belfry.
So the 1:07 to go, we're down 6. And Johnson Central's going to have to turn up the pressure here. Could deny every pass and force a turnover where they can. The key is if they got a foul, the Pirates will be shooting 2 shots.
They throw it into Phillips. Into the front court, they get it to Justice. Back to Phillips. They'll burn clock, I would imagine. Phillips.
Want to foul somebody.
Yep. Right underneath Sparks, and she gets fouled.
This could be a key foul, who they call this on.
Yep, you're right.
It's going to be on Blair.
She's
her
done, isn't she?
5th foul. That's going to send Sparks to the line for 2 shots. She's 1 of 2 on the evening.
We knew it was going to be on Blair, just which Blair?
Well, which Blair? So Clara Blair will end up leaving the game with 19 points and hit 3 3-point baskets on the evening. Sparks will shoot 2 shots. She's got 9.
Misses the first one. Vanoy will check back in for Blair.
Sparks is 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Missed them both. And rebound comes off to Kelsey Blair. And she'll take it down. They need to shoot the 3, and they get rid of one, get them up quickly here. Don't have much time. And that's going to be a foul.
Justice,
yep.
Her third, team 6th.
Common foul, though, so it'll be out of bounds. Now both teams will be shooting, be 1-1 for Johnson Central. There's a 3 on its way. Good by Sammy Sykes.
Her second 3-point basket of the night, give her 12.
And it's a 3-point ball game with 31 seconds left. So it's a full timeout, 44-41. Belfry with the lead. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Welcome back to Belfry High School with 31.2 seconds going in the fourth quarter. Belfry holding on to a 44-41 lead here, Charlie.
It's going to be interesting. Belfry trying to get it inbounds. And we've got a whistle. What we got?
We've got a hold on Blair. Get her second, so that's going to send.
I don't know.
That's going to send Thornsberry back to the line for 2 shots. She shot 5 here in the fourth quarter. She's 4 of 7 from the free throw line tonight.
30 seconds left, 44-41. She hit her last 2, though. Free throw is up and good. She's hitting them when she needs to at crunch time.
Jenna Sparks will check back in for the Pirates.
That's a big basket right there. Gary makes it a 2-possession game. And this one, it's going to remain a 2-possession game whether he makes this one or not. So, but she makes them both. But now it's got to be 2 threes. Johnson Central's got to be cognizant of that fact too.
14 points for Thornsberry on the evening. They got scored.
Yeah, they're not getting the shot up quick enough here. Kelsey Blair for 3. It's good. And we got a 3-point game with 11 seconds left and another timeout called by the Golden Eagles. I want to remind everybody again that tonight's game brought to you by Howard Family Pharmacy, Mine Shaft Harley Davidson, Coalfields Telephone, Intermountain Cable, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Big Sandy React, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Parkview Pharmacy, and attorney John Earl Hunt. Appreciate those folks allowing us to be here to watch what's been a really good basketball game.
You know, in the fourth quarter here, Charlie, the Pirates had held Kelsey Blair in check through 3 quarters, only had 2 points. Here in the fourth quarter, she had made 2 3-point baskets, none bigger than that last one there to bring the Golden Eagles within 2 points. Now with 11 seconds to go here, the Golden Eagles will have to foul quickly. They go for they steal on the inbounds pass. If they can't get that steal, they got to foul quickly. They give themselves a chance. Even if the Belfry only makes 1 shot, it's a 1-possession game. But they got to leave themselves some time on the clock to get down the floor,
Yep,
though.
you're right.
So the Pirates will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. And the Golden Eagles, they should get fouled on a non-shooting foul. It would be a 1 in the bonus.
Yeah, so any foul now will have shots with it. And it'll be Belfry trying to get it inbounds. And they get it into Thornsberry.
They got a foul.
Yeah, you ain't got much chance. I mean, you know, and they're going to get the foul. They'll put Phillips on the free throw line.
Might be on McKenzie. It is. Her third. Send Phillips to the line. This will be her first trip of the evening. On the season, 43.8% from the free throw line. She'll have 2 opportunities.
6.5 seconds, all that remains. And that may have done it right there. It gives them a 4-point lead with 6 seconds left.
It gives them 3.
Huh?
They only got a 3-point lead.
Did that not go in?
It went in. It is a 2-point lead before they just changed that score really quick on us, Charlie.
Okay. It's 40. It's for his 3-point game.
Yep, 3 football game. Yep.
I'll say it was, yeah, because misses this one and put back up by Sparks, no good. Put it back up by Sparks, no good. And that'll be the ball game. 47-44, Belfry with the big win over Johnson Central here.
I tell you, we come in the ball game, we knew is to battle the 2 of the top 7 teams in the 15th region, and the 7th rated team in the 15th region, according to RPI, beats the number 2 ranked team. But a great ball game here tonight.
Those RPIs are not,
yes.
I don't think are very accurate at this point, but a big win nonetheless for the Belfry Pirates, 47-44. We'll take a break and be back with the final stats and comments. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a brand new phone but really don't want to pay hundreds of dollars up front for it? Then Appalachian Wireless has the deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $400 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front, then a few bucks more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay, and it's called the Appalachian Advantage. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Belfry High School. 47-44, your final as the Pirates win a close one down the stretch.
Yeah, it was a close ball game at halftime, and then the second half lived up to that same billing as well. We'll go over the final stats here for the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. As a team, they turned it over 10 times, 2 in the first half, 8 in the second half. They're led in scoring tonight by Clara Blair with 19 points, including 3 3-point makes. Following scored by Salmon Seitz with 12. 8 for Kelsey Blair, 3 for Taylor McKenzie, and 2 points for Sophie Yance. The Golden Eagles on the evening had 21 rebounds, 14 defensive, and 7 offensive rebounds. And as a team, they hit 8 3-point shots. Free throw line 4 of 6 for the victorious Belfry Pirates. They turned the basketball over 7 times. They had 20 rebounds. They had 11 offensive rebounds and 9 defensive rebounds. Not their They've been scoring by the 2 stars, Cushy Fletcher and Kyra Thornsberry. They had 14 points apiece. A nice job off the bench tonight for Jenna Sparks with 9 points. 5 points for Kyra Justice. 2 points apiece for Alyssa Varney and Addison Smith. And 1 point for Lindsay Phillip. The Pirates go 13 of 23 from the free throw line. They had 2 3-point buckets on the evening. So big time game, Charlie. We knew it was going to be a good one, and it lived up to the billing. Just a 47-44 victory for the Pirates.
You know, a lot of good defense played out there tonight. Held both these teams under their average, but Belfry comes away with the big win, 47-44. That'll wrap it up for us here at Belfry. For Eli on the camera, for my partner Gary Justice, is Charlie Pinson. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Intermountain Sports Network.